Our first speaker, in fact, Cole Rainey, and he's got a YouTube channel and a show, The Rainey Report. Let's give it up for Cole Rainey.
How's everybody doing? Good. Yeah. My name is Cole Rainey. I host a couple YouTube and Facebook shows called The Rainey Report and SJW Spotlight, where I expose our state's most cringeworthy and conniving social justice warriors. So you guys should check that out. Also, I write as a freelance journalist for the Freeman Report and Free Speech Northwest. So, I'm going to give a speech today about something that's very important to me. Firstly, I'd like to say I'm proud so many patriots decided to come support the unification of our republic, because unity is so important in the United States. In recent years, we've become severely divided by race, gender, sexual orientation, and political affiliation. But in the midst of all this division, we lose sight of what unites us. The United States is the strongest nation in the world because of our shared values. We all stand on the principles of individualism, character, and liberty. These principles are the support beams our country was founded upon, and to compromise them would result in the collapse of the nation. I'm going to go through each of these pillars and describe how we all benefit from and are protected by these principles. In the United States, we all share the freedom to be ourselves. Unlike other nations where you're legally stoned to death for being gay or forced by law to conform to societal standards, the United States embraces Western liberalism. Western liberalism being the catalyst for the most individualistic society in the history of the world, ours. Individualism is the essence of American society. We're allowed to think freely, and that's what makes this country great. In other nations like North Korea, you're forced to conform to whatever the state dictates is acceptable, all the way down to your haircut. In America, we have the marketplace of ideas to decide what's acceptable. Everyone is unique and is able to express themselves freely. Americans are free to be whoever they want to be. The individual is our nation's backbone. The collective heart of America shines bright. When we go through turmoil and tragedy, we come together as a nation and reaffirm the durability and strength of our republic. After the Challenger disaster, we came together. After the Kennedy assassination, we came together. After the 9/11 attacks, we came together. And in the midst of chaos, the hearts of millions of Americans shine bright like 1,000 points of light all across our nation. Throughout our nation's history, Americans have helped one another grieve. After natural disasters, hundreds of thousands always step up to volunteer. Charity is a cornerstone of our society, and we're better for it. Americans having hearts is a good thing. The new fad of being heartless is nothing more than a ploy to create hate and division. We love one another, and even during our worst times, we never forget that we're all Americans. And as Americans, we share certain natural, God-given rights. These rights are not granted by government. The assertion that the government doles out our rights assumes that the government is in charge of us, when the reality is, here in the United States, we, the people, are in charge of the government. We have the freedom to express ourselves to the fullest extent. We have the freedom to be an individual and to pursue our dreams. Our capitalistic economic system allows anyone from any background to succeed with the right mindset and work ethic. We also have the right to self-defense. The right to protect yourself is God-given. Inherently, there will be threats to your safety. That's just the world we live in. But to disarm the public permits the government, criminals, or gangs to potentially kill you and your family. Second Amendment rights are women's and gay rights as well. The Pulse nightclub shooting could have been stopped by just one good guy with a gun. A woman about to get raped, robbed, or killed has the right to pull out her weapon and protect herself. The Second Amendment protects those of us with a conscience from those of us without one. It doesn't matter whether you're a Democrat, a Republican, or an independent. These values unify us all. As Americans, we should embrace these principles as they keep us free, safe, and happy. The freedom to be yourself is crucial to your happiness. And America is the most individualistic society in the history of the world. The character of Americans is foundational to the strength and durability of our republic. Our republic stands strong as the greatest nation in the history of the world. Our character, individualism, and liberty defines us and is our tradition. I'm proud to be an American because in my life, I've been blessed with inalienable rights that nobody can take from me. As we enter the new Roaring 20s, we must fight tyranny, preserve liberty, and protect the American way of life. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you.